If you're looking for a book that's going to inspire, motivate, and support you as an individual and a business owner, then be sure to keep watching. Hey guys, Rob Spence here, the Managing Director of Paragon Sales Solutions, and welcome and thank you for joining me to another edition of Rob's Best Business Books. Now, I know what you're thinking. Rob, you look slightly different since the last time we saw one of your videos, and yes, that's correct, because to let you in on a little secret, whenever I do a little series like this, I always bulk record and bulk edit. It just saves so much time and hassle. So if you go back to the previous episode, I probably look a bit leaner, hair's probably a bit tidier, probably look a bit sharper, a bit cleaner. But I think it's probably been about 2 or 3 months since I last recorded. But I welcome you and thank you for joining me for another episode of Rob's Best Business Books, I should say. In this little mini-series, I'm going through all of my favourite business books, the books that I've read that have inspired me, motivated me, and supported me along my business journey. And I'm recommending them to you because I'm sure, no doubt, that they'll help you too. And today's book is an incredible one. And let's get into it, shall we? The book today I'm looking at is Jeff Bezos' Invent and Wonder. Now, this book, I believe, actually only came out this year, I think 2021, I could be wrong, but it's very, very new. It's actually been piled together by Walter Isaacson, and there's some relevance to him within this book. Now, once again, there's no denying that Jeff Bezos, as you know, fundamentally the richest man or one of the richest men or whatever, is an incredible entrepreneur, an incredible business owner. Yes, there's argument to suggest he was given a bit of a leg up in terms of investment from his parents early on, and of course his background as well. But still, what he's gone on to achieve, I mean, I probably purchased everything I'm recording with right now through equipment that I bought on his website, Amazon. And probably I use a lot of software that's probably used through Amazon Web Services, no doubt. But there's no ifs, no buts. He's a great guy. He's done great things. He's very inspirational. The way he thinks is amazing. And this book tops it off. So Walter Isaacson goes through a really good introduction. Now, Walter Isaacson, if you've never heard of him, he's written some great biographies in the past, including Steve Jobs, which I have done a review on before. If you want to check that out, do go check it out on my YouTube channel. But for this book, what you're actually kind of taking on, it's not necessarily a business book where you're learning the lessons and it's a business owner saying, oh, you must do this because I did this and I'm amazing kind of thing. You're learning more about Jeff. I'm going to say Jeff as if he's my bestie. You get to learn about Jeff's ethos and mindset into business through the letters he used to write to shareholders and stockholders and stuff. And do you know what? It was one of those books where I really struggled to put it down, which for a business book, let's face it, is hard to admit to. But it's fantastic. You learn a lot about Jeff's obsession with the customer and putting the customer first. I think in one of the letters he wrote to his shareholders was that he didn't really care about financial forecasting. He didn't really care so much about the financial needs of the business. What he cared more about was the customer. How many new customers were coming on, how much those customers were spending, and how those customers kept coming back. And it's something that goes through the letters time and time again. He discusses that customer obsession, that customer journey, that customer experience. And for me, I know for Paragon, and I know for anyone that I talk to, I think the customer experience is so vitally important. And what I've taken away from this is that as a business owner, yes, it's important to know the figures, and yes, obviously it's important to understand cash flow and look at the graphs and the boring stuff, but we do what we do for our customers. And it's the customers at the end of the day that pay our bills, that pay our wages, that pay for everything that comes with it. So if you're looking for a book that's fairly easy to read, that's hard to put down, and obviously is inspirational, Invent and Wonder, Jeff Bezos is a book, is one to go for. Just going to read through the book here. This is from the introduction that Walter Isaacson wrote. So, despite his fame and influence, he has remained behind his boisterous laugh somewhat of an enigma, I should say. But through his life tale and writings, it is possible to get a sense of what drives him. Through this book, you can learn many of the lessons and secrets that are revealed in Bezos' interviews, writings, and the annual shareholder letters he has personally composed since 1997. We like to invent and to do new things, he says, and I know for sure that long-term orientation is essential for invention because you're going to have a lot of failures along the way. Bezos' interest in space travel, he says, helps remind him to keep his focus on the distant horizon. Among his many strengths is his ability to keep his eye on the distant horizon, as he has done at Amazon. In the mission statement for his space company, he wrote, "Blue Origin will pursue this long-term objective patiently, step by step." Blue Origin's company shield has a Latin motto, Gradatim ferociter. Don't know if I've said that right. Step by step, ferociously. So that's it. Thank you for joining me on another edition of Rob's Best Business Book. Once again, I'm going to be sharing these every Wednesday. They're going to be accompanied by a blog post. It's going to go out the following Monday as well. So if you want to stay abreast of these, get on YouTube. The best place to watch these is on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, because it is there where these videos come out first. You'll get notified when they come out and you can keep on top of everything that's going on. In the meantime, thank you so much for checking this video out. Until next time, all the best.